Welcome into Friday Night Blitz, Halloween edition for level 2 of the playoffs. Could we see any trick plays or spooky upsets on a cold night as teams look to move one step closer to Madison? Let's start our highlights right here in Green Bay for our showdown game of the week, a Division II matchup between Notre Dame, last year's D3 champ, hosting Slinger, the reigning D2 champ, someone not repeating this year. This game was tied at 21 at the half, but 3 minutes into the second half, Slinger goes up 2 as Kobe Hendricks punches it in. But Notre Dame, they're not going down without a fight. Kingston Allen takes the handoff up the middle. Are you kidding me? Breaks a tackle, and he'll scamper 74 yards. That's a house call, my friends. 1-800-HOUSE-CALL. A few minutes later, it's Allen again, up the middle, bounces it outside. It's all tied up at 35. Slinger trying to get back in control. Jeffrey Ford, his pass is tipped, and it's picked off by Jonas Burnt, which leads to another Allen touchdown. This young man is phenomenal. Tritons roll from there, 56-42. They'll host Rice Lake next week, but now let's send it to John Mino, who's standing by with the Tritons.
Well, John, I'm with the man on the defensive side who did unbelievable things tonight. Jonas Burnt, I got to tell you, 2 interceptions, both were so big, and you came up with some big hits. You have to feel like this is one of your better games of all time.
Yeah, so the guys, the D-line, they really held up the run. They stopped the run. They gave me the chance. And Jack Warden got that tip up to me for the first pick. I just got to thank them. This was literally, Ted and I were saying, this was like a state championship type of matchup. Yeah, they defending state champs, it's a big thing to take them off. We can't defend ours, but we're gonna go try to get this D2 championship. How about that running back for you guys? He's not bad. No, he's great. He makes it easy for us. Defense, we let up 42 points, but we always got him in our backfield and really helped us there. Just an amazing game. I hope 20 years from now when you're with your kids and you sit back and say, Dad, what was one of the really fun things in high school? I hope you bring up this football game. Yeah, I definitely will. Yeah. Congratulations. Best of luck next week. Thank you. You got it. John?
Let's move to the other side of the bracket in Division II. West of Pere hosting FRCC North rival Pulaski. The Phantoms took down the Red Raiders 52-9 earlier this season. On the Phantoms' first drive, Patrick Ryson throws a strike down the middle to Judea Niskern. He's already passed the D-backs. That's a 69-yard touchdown pass. It's all tied at 7 here. Pulaski has the ball at the 1-yard line, but they're going to be stopped on 4th down. Turnover on downs. And Ryan Lutz will cap off a 99-yard drive with a 1-yard touchdown. Phantoms roll 42-21, and they'll host Union Grove in level 3. Now to Bayport, trying to get back to Madison and win back-to-back D1 titles, taking on Milwaukee Reagan in Milwaukee. Bayport gets things started in the first quarter when Brady Moon takes the handoff and races 26 yards to the end zone. 7-0 Bayport. Later in the first quarter, it's Moon again. He's going to start left, cuts it back, spins off a tackler. There he goes. It's 21-0 Bayport. They roll 49-8. The Pirates will be at Franklin next week. To Division 4 we go, a Northeastern Conference clash. Freedom hosting Wrightstown. The Irish tamed the Tigers 16-6 in Week 7. Freedom down 10-7 in the third quarter. Here's a nice stop on 3rd down with the Tigers in their territory to force a punt. A few plays later, after that punt, Owen Hankel airs it out, drops it in the bucket to Charlie Mickey, and there he goes. It's 14-10. They win 27-13. Huge one next week. They'll play 1-seed Winneconne in the next round. All right, let's go to Division 6. Manitowoc Lutheran looking to keep their magical undefeated season going, duking it out against Waiawega Fremont. First quarter, Carter Birdyshaw drops back for Fremont, tries to find Colby Magdens, but it's picked off by Wesley Hecker. The Lancers take over. Next drive, Jamin Ott throws the perfect pass to Isaac Wagner. And he makes the grab. He's going to take it all the way to the house for a 54-yard touchdown. They're up 7-0. And then after a fumble recovery, the Lancers find themselves in the red zone. Again, a quick handoff goes to Wagner. He gets them another 6. They go up 14-0. Manitowoc Lutheran will advance to the next round, winning 35-22, and will host Cedar Grove, Belgium in level 3. Staying in Manitowoc, we wrap up the highlights tonight. Actually, we have one more to show you after this. After the break, Roncalli battling Coleman. Third quarter, Cougars leading 6-0. And they're going to hand this one off to Gavin Bosciasato, but he hands it to Colton Peters, who gets by the defense to take it 53 yards for a touchdown. After a failed 2-point conversion, Coleman's up 12-0. Fourth quarter, Jets 4th and 1 on the 10-yard line. Dominic Thiel finds Donovan Cowley for the first touchdown for the Jets. It's 12-7. Now Roncalli trying to take the lead on 4th and 1 from the 1, but Cole Burr says not today as he tackles Cannon Kinsella for a loss and a turnover. Coleman will go on to run out the clock. They're moving on, winning 12-7. They'll head to Kenosha St. Joseph in the next round. Well, we got highlights for you coming after this. We got a huge matchup in D6. We also have our play of the night. We'll be right back. The next matchup is another conference battle, one that went down to the wire last time. Let's send it to Kewaunee, where Kelly Hallinan is standing by to recap a huge Division VI game. Kelly?
It's a Division VI showdown, and this one was a thriller. 2-seeded Kewaunee hosting 3-seeded Bonduel. Let's check it out. We'll jump to the end of the first quarter. Kewaunee leads 6-0. The Storm force a fumble and recover it. And that sets up quarterback Brett Paulson, who punches in the touchdown. Kewaunee up 13-0. But Bonduel's defense answers back. Carter Maish with the scoop and score. The Bears are on the board, trailing by 7. Late in the second quarter, Kewaunee goes 3 and out, and Gavin Hunt takes the punt all the way to the house. And just before the half, the Bears strike again. It's Carter Maish down the sideline for the touchdown. Bonduel with their first lead of the game, up 21-20 at the half. Third quarter, Quinn Wiesenberg connects with Jack Zernicke for another Bears touchdown, and Bonduel extends their lead to 9. But Kewaunee answers right back, Paulson to Waylon Delane, and the Storm cut the deficit to 1. Now buckle up for this finish. With 30 seconds left, Paulson goes deep to Diesel Bozdek, a 77-yard score. The 2-point conversion is good, and Kewaunee leads 36-29. But here comes Hunt again, showing off his speed for Bonduel, returning the kick all the way to the 13-yard line. And that sets up the game-winning touchdown caught by Carter Maish. Despite trailing early, Bonduel comes back to win it 37-36.
I'm just really proud of our kids. We got down early. They battled their way back, and then that late score, most kids would drop their heads. They still believed, and they came back, and they found a way to get it done.
We just showed resilience. Everybody was into the game. None of us wanted our season to end. Everybody gave 100%, 110% every play, and everybody on the team is playing for each other, which is what means the most.
From Kewaunee, Kelly Hallinan, NBC 26 Sports.
The Bonduel boys basketball team made the state tournament last year. Now can their football team, but it's time for our play of the night. Who had the huge moment to help their team get to level 3? Our play of the night is Rex Helms from Bayport, picking off Milwaukee King QB one-handed. You cannot be serious. Let's take one more look at this grab before we wrap up the show. Bayport wins 49-8. They'll head to Franklin next Friday. But let's take a look at this interception. I can't get over it. Is that Odell Beckham Jr. out there?